You should buy this place.
Hi there, this is Brandon from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is October 10th, 2017. Today we are doing a video inspection on the main sewer line of 2603 East Hartson Avenue here in Spokane, Washington. So what we're looking at right now, we're about 72 feet in the line. We've actually just got done cabling this line, if you can believe that. And yeah, so we called out here because the main line was backing up. To my understanding, it's a house that's going to be sold very, very soon. And they just found the main line backed up. Anyways, yeah, we cabled through it and all that. We just got our cable pulled back through here, and we went to go do our video inspection, and we found this. So this is, you know, obviously just a huge, huge root intrusion. I can't even get my camera past it, actually. It's amazing that we got our cable through here. But anyways, yeah. So, you know, if these were normal roots in a pipe that, you know, I could kind of see a little bit more than this, you know, I would say, hey, let's come out here, let's get the jetter out here. That's about the only thing that's going to clean this up. However, I don't want to do that to this one just because I can't see the pipe. I don't know if all these true roots are coming in through one seam, or if there's a big hole in there that we could, you know, potentially collapse it or put more holes in it. It would be a really, really good idea just to go on ahead and get a spot repair done here, and I'll tell you a little bit why in the video inspection. So, yeah, right here we're at about 73 feet, and a little bit of change right there, and we're going to locate this spot for this this woman so she can go ahead and get Vitsky out here and just do a simple spot repair, and of course so they can watch the video inspection and kind of figure out everything they need to figure out too. So, yeah, we'll pull back. Just a massive, massive, massive root mass here, all on the top of the pipe too, as you can kind of see. That's what kind of scares me a little bit, is that it's all around the top of the pipe, and you know, and I'll show you what a normal seam looks like, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's definitely what's causing all the issue right now. Obviously, I've thrown a bunch of water down this pipe just to clean out here. Water will drain out fine. Toilet paper, poop. You know, literally anything else that goes down the drain besides water is going to get hung up there, and it is going to create a block for you. So, as you can see, this is kind of what a normal seam looks like, you know, with a little bit of root growth that we just cut out. And then, you know, you got a whole that big mess down there. So that's kind of what a normal seam looks like. It might be offset just a little bit, but not too bad. This seam looks to have a separation as well and had some significant root growth in there. Is that seam? Now that seam right up there is actually, you know, you see that root at the top of the pipe there. That's quite the root, honestly, for a sewer line. The type of pipe that we're dealing with, I kind of skipped over that. It's 4-inch clay tile pipe. Clay tile was laid in 2 to 5 foot sections. Over time, you know, the ground moves a little bit, going from, you know, winter to summer. Shuffles a little bit, and that'll offset the pipes so that there's a little separation in between the pipes, that giving, you know, roots great access into the pipe, and that's kind of what's going on here. Now, another concern I have with this line, and this is kind of why I'm iffy about going to the jetter. We just jumped into a spot repair, a PVC spot repair. So that tells me, you know, that this pipe has already had some holes in it, has already had some rough spots in it, and, you know, they needed to go ahead and get a spot repair done. That's what I'm going to suggest again. You know, just because we're going into it blindly, we don't really want to damage the sewer line anymore, that kind of thing. And, you know, it's a long-term fix is really what it is compared to the rest of this line. So we got green PVC right there. That's the new stuff. It's really tough stuff. Don't really get too hung up on it. So right here, the little bit of black that you can see there, they connect these pipes with a Fernco, which just has 2 hose bands around it, and you tighten those hose bands down, and there you go, you got your seal. Anyways, that's the only piece of PVC that's in this line. The rest of it's just 4-inch clay tile, which usually, you know, isn't too bad unless you start getting stress fractures or unless you start getting holes or real bad roots in. So the next thing about this line is this is a shared sewer line. I think we're coming up on the, where you can see that just here in a couple of feet. So it shares with the neighbor next door. We're at 2603. They do share a line with 2607. according to what I saw and according to what the permit said as well. And also where that big root mass is, I'm not sure. When we locate it, we'll find out for sure, obviously, but I do believe it's right around the last 90 that actually drops into the city sewer. So right here is where where they tie into the other sewer, into 2607 sewer. So there is a shared sewer line. My personal recommendation is to get off a shared sewer line. You don't know what they're putting down there. They don't know what you're putting down there. And then, of course, the billing issues. If both houses are backed up, you know, who's responsible for paying it, you know, that kind of thing. It kind of eliminates all that. And, you know, you get a brand new sewer line. You abandon this one. And then, you know, you have your own sewer line, your own stuff to worry about. With the new stuff that they're putting in today now, you don't really have to worry about much as long as you have the right people do it. If you don't have the right people do it and you lay that PVC on top of rocks, you know you'll get breaks in it. If you don't glue your seams will come apart and roots will just be an issue all over again. And if it's back graded, you'll have a sludge blockage and will need to come out with a jetter. Now, if it's laid properly, everything you know, will go as planned. You know, you won't have, you know, poop flows downhill, so if your grade's good, you don't have to worry about that. If your joints are glued, you don't have to worry about tree roots. And, you know, then there's the outside access thing, you know, and plus you get a, you know, if it's not laid on rocks, you won't have any breaks in it, or you shouldn't have any breaks in it. As long as, you know, as long as it's installed properly, you're good to go. So yeah, that's where they tie in at. There were actually 2 cleanouts in this house. We ended up working out of one that was in the bathroom, and this one's literally, you know, 10 feet directly in front of the base of the stairs. So we're at about 15 feet now, still inside the clay tile line. Looks like, let's see here, right here, this is a cast iron cleanout right here. Back up it. So this is the cleanout that we're working out of, you know, just right in front of the stairs there. And again, this was Brandon with Bulldog Rooter, here with Levi Catherman. The house address was 2603 East Hartson Avenue here in Spokane, Washington. And thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter. That will conclude the video inspection.